Good morning. Look at this fucking cup I got. It was like in the cupboard of my, it was like, it wasn't one of my parents' mugs, but I don't know, I normally have like my normal mug today, but it's whatever. But, so, today I want to talk to you about the importance of tracking your habits. It's like, do people really track their habits? I don't think so. Yeah, I used to track my habits all the time, like on like either my phone or on the computer, but it would never work. I would never actually complete the task. So what I have is I have like an actual like written out one. As you see from the green and the green is the ones I completed, and then the red are the ones I didn't complete for the day. And so why is this so important? Because I've been doing it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been doing this is like my 6th month doing it. So, my bad. So, why is it so important to track your habits? Why do I believe it's so important? Why have I been doing it for the past 6 months? It's because it's not about, when we have goals in mind, when we have things that we want to achieve, it's not about like achieving the goal. It's about what you can do every single day towards that goal. It's like, let's say for YouTube, for example, you want 2,000 subscribers. And so the goal is not to get 2,000 subscribers, it's to upload a YouTube video 4 times a week or 3 times a week. Or for example, if you want to get big in the gym, it's not about gaining the muscle, it's about sleeping right, eating right. Like I kind of like seem repetitive at this point because I explain this in like all my videos, but I can't stress it's so important. And it's like, if you're a beginner on self-improvement and you don't see results and you don't see progress, track your habits, because this is kind of like a game almost. It's like a game to me, because my goal is to pass the month. So what I'll do at the end of the month is I'll count how many green and how many red, and then I'll put how many like habits I completed out of the total amount of habits I would have done for the month, and I'd see if I pass or not. Like, you mean like A, B, C, D, F. Yeah, I didn't say it, yeah. So, like, it's almost, you can like make this like a gamified experience, right? Trying to get points, trying to get your daily quests done. So, I can't stress the importance of like making a habit tracker. It really has helped me so much to be on track, because literally like I'd be in my room and I'd see this shit like on my wall next to me, and it would haunt me. Why did I get this one red? Oh, like look at this. This red line. I didn't even bother to do it like individually. I just did it straight, like 3 red in a row, and that shit is like so like disappointing. I used to have on one of my first couple habit trackers, I'd put like NoFap on there, and the first month was absolutely terrible. Like, it was, every time I marked it red, it was just like, dude, I'd actually be so disappointed in myself. But it's like, we need those types of like, I need to learn that lesson over and over and over again in order to get where I'm at, because I don't put it on my habit tracker anymore, because it's like, I don't really do that shit anymore. So it's like, I kind of forgot about it. So yeah, when you first go to start making your habit tracker, here, I'll give you, I'm trying to put my coffee down like on my lap so it doesn't spill, but I have 6 habits. I've done 8 on here before. I haven't done more than 8. 8 is a fuck ton. Even 6 is a lot for me. So when you first start building your habit tracker, only do 4. Do 4, start off with 4. And it's like, oh, I can do more than 4. Bro, if you can get 4 habits every single day for a whole month, then you can add another one. I don't think it's worth it adding another one yet though. So I'll show you too, on the back of my habit trackers, I used to keep like a graph. Stay right there, I'll show you. So, my bad. So, So this is my habit tracker from September. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. I don't know. But on the back of it, look, I have like a graph here. So on this side, in the, was it X and Y axis, right? Going up the vertical axis, right? I have a number from 1 to 7. So that means 1 to 7. 1, 2, 3. This is kind of confusing right now. This is like a beta version of habit tracker. This is like the beta version, but I put 7 up here, and on this side you put how many habits you have for like that day, for for the month, and then you put the days down here going down. And as you can see, it's like up, down, up, down, up, down. It's like that's reality. Like that's as real as it gets. Like I'm never like consistently straight. Like I've never been like on the habits. Like I've never been consistently like straight line, you know what I mean? So this is literally like reality. On all my habit trackers, I think I've done this 4 times. It's just up, down, up, down, up, down. But it's like, I'm getting better. That's consistency right there. It's like you expect to do the same things every single day and not miss one, but that's not reality, right? It's like, I used to like mentally masturbate to like the thought of, oh, doing the same thing every day, getting a whole green habit chart. I think it's possible, but if you're like a level 1, you can't. It's really unrealistic. And I'm not sitting here saying, I'm not here like putting my limiting beliefs on you. It's not a limiting belief. It's just like, I don't want you to run into like a stop. I don't want you to like go into it thinking that you can get everything green, because it's really unrealistic. So just try to pass for the month at first, right? And when you go to build it, you can kind of build it however you want. It doesn't really matter. But I know it's like kind of backwards when you watch it, but you write down the habits that you want to do every single day. And I have them numbered, so it's like in order. So it's like my first one's wake up before 7 a.m. And the next one's like my morning routine. Next one's my workout, reading, YouTube, work, stretch, whatever. So it's like I have them in order. Like I stretch at the end of the night, every single night. So I have stretch at the end of like my habit tracker at the thing. So I really suggest, if you're in self-improvement, get a habit tracker, and on paper. Don't do it on your phone. Don't do it on your computer, because like I didn't have like the willpower. I didn't have like the awareness and mindfulness to like actually log into my computer every single day or go onto my phone, like the notes app. So it's like, that's why I suggest writing it on paper and then putting that shit like either on top of your pillow, or like somewhere where like you're working in your room. Somewhere where it can like literally like haunt you. Where you'd be like, because, okay, why is it so important to do the same things every single day? Because it's like the compounding effect. Right now I'm reading the book, The Compounding Effect, and it gave me this example of like, there's 3 dudes, right? There's 3 dudes, right? They all work the same job. They're all the same weight. They all are the same, right? Completely. But the first guy, let's say, I don't know the names, but the first guy, right? He complains about his life. He just does the same things every single day. He doesn't really like it, but he still does it, right? Nothing's changed about him. The second guy, what he does is when he commutes to work, he listens to a podcast. And then before he goes to bed, he reads a book. And then the third guy, what he does is I forget what it was. I think he added more calories to his diet. I think it was he built a bar in his basement, and he would have a drink weekly. And so what happened was, these 3 individuals, they're all the same, they have the same job, and their habits in 1 year didn't change. They're still the same, there's no difference. In 2 years, they're still the same, there's no difference. But in 3 years, the third guy's fat, the second guy has moved up in his business, and the first guy's still the same. So it's like, that's where the compounding effect comes in. That's why it's like, I want to get you to like kind of be able to do the same things every single day. Because personally for me, it's hard. It's hard right now, but I'm getting better. You know what I mean? So it's all a process of it. So I want to make more videos about how we can kind of get our habit trackers done, our daily, I'm gonna call it daily quests. I like calling it a quest because it kind of like adds like a little cool spin to it. So go out and complete your daily quest. Go and create your quest tracker. Yeah, let's call it a quest tracker. Fuck it. And yeah, with that, let me grab my coffee. And with that, continue your journey. You keep moving forward. Cheers.